And we're back.
Yes. Yeah. Wow, look at that. The whole thing just collapsed. Right, okay, anyway. I'm gonna
Oh, you need to change your controls again.
Sorry.
Yeah. You should
I
do
should
that
have
before.
done that
yeah,
before.
we've often done this.
Yeah, never mind. Where is it again? Game
Looking
options.
for
That's it.
the mouse.
Invert mouse. Everything else
Apply
is...
changes. He's laughing
No,
at
I'm good,
you.
I'm good. He is laughing at
Oh,
me,
right,
but
okay.
his laugh is a laugh of stupidity.
It's a laugh of rotating crates and octobrains.
I know.
For a second there, that air canister, I thought it was like a bottle of wine or something.
He can't make it without his...
He's like an
his
alcoholic.
alcohol. Yeah, he's
Oh,
gonna
don't
die.
pick up them both at once though.
No, look, they all stack. Honestly, it's fine. They all stack.
But no, it's counting down. Like
Yes, it is counting down, but every
if you
time
pick up two,
it stacks. You get double the amount.
I know, but if you pick up two and you're at like 85.
Yeah, but I'm already going to be back inside.
Okay,
You're
well,
never outside for very long.
okay, I thought that you were in one, but maybe it's
You are
Resurrection of
later
Evil.
on. Well,
There's a bit
you are
in
here.
Resurrection
Where's
of
my
Evil.
apple gone? Yeah. Hey, this looks pretty crummy. This is like the ass of Mars City.
Oh yeah. It's heard you.
Oh yeah.
How dare you call me an ass of
That's
Mars
the
City?
that's the foreman of the maintenance crew. Oh, there no, that's probably the foreman. These guys. This game trains you to check your back, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, more out of
Overuse of
yeah,
that bloody
rinse and repeat.
thing, yeah.
It never makes it instinctual.
Yeah,
You know, some survival horror games you gain some kind of instinct,
yeah.
just some kind of almost preternatural sense of hang on, something's not right about this room.
Hang on, indeed.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's not really hanging on.
He's hanging about. Well, this could be the Revenant, actually.
Oh yeah. Of course, in the next game he'll fly about and beat you to death with.
With my own arm.
Yeah, that's it.
Bit of static.
Whoa, what's happening?
I don't know. Revenant's interfering. Oh, he's hanging.
Oh,
I don't know. It could have been a dodgy. Hell is trying to invade through my microphone port, apparently.
well, it's my bloody mic, so I don't want to take Kel home with me.
No, you're fine. Okay, it was not. That's okay.
Alright, see, that's what you want to use against these guys.
I love that noise that they make, that kind of chunnering sound. I don't know how else to describe it. It's sort of
Yeah,
weird, sort of.
because they don't
strange noise.
they don't really look much different from the previous, like in Doom 2. They haven't changed arguably at all.
Well, they have in the sense that there was an interesting production glitch. Well, it was kind of a glitch where basically they drew a body over the skeleton for scaling the enemies,
Oh,
the humans.
right,
And
yeah.
what actually happened was it was like a kind of translucent thing, and they
Yeah.
actually realised that it looked really ghostly. And I mean, I don't know if you got a chance to see
Yeah, no,
it
I did
there.
see it actually. Yeah, very briefly.
But basically, they left it in. It was one of these little happy accidents that actually
Yeah.
changed how the game looked. Box now. Oh, I didn't kill it.
It's not a happy accident.
It's a good plasma gun. This.
Yeah, I do like it.
The
I do feel it doesn't sound as powerful as Doom 1 and 2's.
it had a more kind of energetic sound, didn't it? Like
Yeah,
it was yeah.
like it was too powerful for its own good. Like the energy was too powerful to be contained
because
in such
they're
a small.
barely kind
Yeah.
of contained.
Whereas
yeah.
this one, it feels very smooth.
Yeah, it does, especially when you read the notes and you get the thingy entry about how it's an experimental weapon. It's
Yeah, you expect it to be
remarkably
like-
kind of.
Like, you know,
Did his head just fall through his ass?
he just face planted the guy.
Alright, okay. His
Um,
head just came out his butt there.
Yeah, like you know in
Right.
Half-Life you get the different experimental weapons and they're really,
Aye,
really dangerous.
they'll
In fact,
actually hurt you if
one
you
of them
fire
actually
them.
explodes. Remember?
Yeah, if you charge it's a gauze rifle, if you charge it up for too long,
Yeah.
it blows up in your face.
Well, there's
yeah.
that cutscene. Well, not cutscene. That scripted sequence.
Oh,
Where there's
I
a
love
security
that one,
card
yeah.
and
Oh, shit.
scientist. He's like, "Don't let it overheat." What? And
Bang,
it explodes.
yeah.
It's like this is just something that's been wired together with spit and a prayer.
Yeah, a lot of copper wiring.
Yeah. Whereas these feel almost too smooth. or this gun. It feels almost too worked.
The only thing I would say is the actual structure of the thing's quite experimental, because it has a kind of like a glass canister for its ammo, which is a huge tactical fall in terms of
Yeah.
like it's
yeah.
obviously not ready for issue, you know.
Yeah, but it looks more like a
Yeah, so it's more
kind of
I think
conventional
it's-
rifle.
Yeah, it's more as if it's kind of the only reason it works as smoothly as it does is because it looks is because it's actually hopelessly unergonomic for a real sort of, you know, getting pressed into service in the army or something like that, you know.
Is it one of a kind? Like, you know how
Uh,
in Half-Life, I think the God's rifle and the Egon thing,
Oh, the Egon gun.
they are one of a kind. Well, in the single-player game, they are one of a kind. You pick up one of them, and that's the only one
No,
there is.
there are more plasma guns lying about,
Ah.
which is slightly bizarre. Ah, you missed that time, you saw it. The thing is, every time you miss three hits.
Every time one misses, three just come out to get you.
Yeah. God.
The one gun that is unique is Sarge's hunting gun.
Yeah, the
in,
double-barreled shotgun in
Resurrection of Evil. That's
yeah.
a one-off gun. Everything else is mass-produced.
Dead. He is
I
dead.
think so.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. The super shotgun, which is a shame. I really wish it had been in this. I have to say, it was such an iconic weapon.
I think they want to just save something for
I know, but
Resurrection of
it
Evil.
was such a core element. You know, it's like because it's it's like why wouldn't you have it? And
Well, I mean, maybe it was the first example of withheld content. Ooh, conspiracy theory.
horse armor is happening again.
Horse armor in Doom 3.
Horse armor in Doom 2. That would be impressive, actually. It's just a big static model of a horse. It doesn't do anything.
And it's like
floats.
shaking and vibrating because
Yeah,
there's something
glitching.
glitching about
Because
it.
the Havoc engine's trying to calculate how it
Yeah.
should move, so it's kind of just... Okay.
Got plenty of armor, but need health.
I do need health. Gotta stay healthy, kids. If you don't, you'll end up...
Like this guy.
Unhealthy.
He
Yeah.
moves at snail's pace
Yeah.
and can't jump to save
Exactly. Runs out of breath and running for...
his life. Except for when he's in hell.
Hell.
Because in hell you don't run out of stamina.
No.
Which I always thought was quite funny.
I thought it was quite interesting, yeah.
It's like
Hell.
all your like I was gonna say immune system, that's not right. I mean like your
Well, it's like your
capabilities.
constitution is... Yeah, your stamina, your sort of
yeah, like in your
constitution
D&D style
Aye,
stats.
is kind of supercharged.
Yeah, it's infinite.
Which plays into my whole love of how hell is such an alien realm in Doom, you know.
I think it goes back to like again their D&D influences that you have a sense of speed that can be enhanced with artifacts or temporarily enhanced with artifacts, and running out of breath and stuff like that. I mean, these are kind of like almost like stats, you know, and it does go back to their love of D&D. I mean, obviously it's much more simplified than say something like Hexen, where you actually do level up.
Yeah, I mean it's quantifying things which are inherently sort of unquantifiable in a way, because you can't,
Yeah,
you know, you can't really measure someone's functional strength, because strength is such an abstract concept. You know, strength can be, because in D&D strength is things like hitting, climbing, swimming,
yeah. Well, for a game, you need to have some kind of
but you've got to sort of you know, kind of have a more general overview of these things, or it's not going to work. It's going to be too intricate.
yeah. I mean, you have to, for the sake of gameplay, you have to set certain limits
Aye.
which can be upgraded. I mean, it might not be realistic, but it's a sense of progression and fun
Yeah,
even.
exactly. And that's it. That's how you know.
I mean, obviously some things can be measured, like your height, but
Yeah.
in terms of other things, maybe not so much. I don't know why you're going over here.
Thought there was something in there. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I actually like the plasma gun in this game, I have to admit. It's good back.
I mean, it's a useful weapon, but it's, I don't know, I just miss the sound of Doom 1 and 2's one.
I'll be talking in a wee bit.
Oh, right,
Later
yeah.
on, I've had a hands-on with the Doom beta, which
There's
is,
plasma behind you, by the way.
oh, thanks, causing a great deal of attention online, a great deal of chat.
Alright.
Mostly good, I'm glad to say, but I'll
Are you
go
going to be a
into that
negative
in wee
Nelly?
bit. No.
Are you going to be a negative Nelly about other people's negatives?
Well, we'll just have to find out, won't we?
I can't
Not
wait.
really. No, I mean, I'm gonna keep it.
Just wait until it's until you're ready to talk about it. Or wait until it's my turn to play.
It was just to
so you
kind
get untrammeled
I think
access
the negative
to.
Nellies are coming to get me right now. But no, I mean, no. The only reason I was mentioning it was because, just to kind of, if anyone's got any opinions on it, then
Please feel free to leave something in the comments.
Yeah, exactly. Why else would they have invented a comments page if not for informed discussion?
Well, aggro, obviously.
Of course.
Oh.
Control system failure.
Oh no.
Toxins identified.
Broken pump.
Someone broke the toilet again.
Procedure.
That's actual toxic waste. That's not like hellspawn or anything.
No, although I think some people's leavings in the bathroom could be considered tantamount to hellspawn.
Well, you would know about that, would you?
Certainly would.
Whoa. Is there a health thing behind you?
Hope so.
Oh,
Behind
no,
me
no,
there.
that
though,
was-
but-
They're like big chunky arcade cabinets. Everything is. Well, we talked about how this game is chunky, but man, they've just decided not to have health at this point, or maybe they just forgot. You know, when you're playing an FPS, oh, there you go,
there's some health.
and you don't see any health for ages, and you're like, hang on, have they forgot about health?
Yeah.
And sometimes if you're playing a user level, they actually have.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I mean, it's just
I don't remember it being as. What difficult were we playing it on?
medium,
Marine.
whatever normal.
Yeah.
Because do you even get you unlock the hardest one. You unlock Nightmare after completing it once, I'm sure.
All right.
Basically, if it's easy medium. Sorry, I had some dental work earlier on, and so I'm struggling to speak sometimes.
There's health behind
Medium.
you.
If it's right, so basically, if it's easy, medium, and hard,
Aye. Well, it's
we're
like
playing with
Quake.
medium.
Yeah, it's like Quake because you get your easy, medium, hard, then you get your secret Nightmare. Whereas
The worst case.
in Doom,
Quick, yeah.
you get that mode from the off. You get the 4th difficulty mode.
You
from
also
the
have
off.
5 in Doom as opposed to 4 in Quake, which is interesting.
Oh yeah.
I think we're the equivalent of Hurt Me Plenty, or in Doom, or possibly Not Too Rough, which is
Yeah, it's kind of
respectively the middle and the second
yeah.
kind of earliest.
I would yes, health as well to help
Oh yeah.
the health cabinet.
I don't think my health's been above 50% in quite a while actually.
Oh
That was a complete waste, that last bit.
yeah, I
Sorry.
saw that. Never mind, it's all right. You do some backtracking in this game, I vaguely remember, but
Yeah, a wee bit.
I can't remember exactly. There's one bit where you go to like a sort of entrance hall or kind of rec area, and you backtrack.
Yeah, Delta Labs has backtracking in it.
Right.
Because you go to the Delta Labs has a kind of corporate
Yeah.
foyer in
that's
it.
it. Yeah.
And I'm assuming I'm supposed to be on these pipes. Yeah, because look, I'm going to go
Aye.
over there.
Oh look, there's a Ultra Brain.
Oh,
Oh,
you
you knocked you off.
prick.
Oh. Well, that was almost like he was. He said, I'm not having this.
Yeah.
Walking on my pipes.
That was like those little Castlevania monsters. Do you remember the little
Oh,
Medusa heads
yeah, that's
designed
right.
to knock you off
Ledges and that.
ledges and stuff?
Yeah. Fire a rocket. Have you got a rocket launcher yet?
No, not yet. Although it is in this section, I do remember
Right.
that. So plasma.
That's what you want. What is it about deaths and falling in this game? I don't think we've died from being killed by enemies.
No.
I think we've only ever died from
I
falling.
think I hold the record for most deaths with something like
25.
well 50 to like your 3 or something like that.
I don't think I've died at all yet.
Or have you even
actually.
died? Yeah,
I don't
no.
think so.
So even then, it's kind of like, God, you couldn't even give me one. No, but I think it's all been platforming essentially.
I think so,
It's
yeah.
been death.
Emergency shutdown.
I guess that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I quite often lose track of what I'm actually doing. So you see a switch and you press it and you assume it's going to be good.
Yeah. Well, in a game,
You know.
it tends to be like a game like
Yeah,
this.
but I'd
But in
love
real
to-
life, you'd be like, I'll just
Oh.
push this button.
It's like, I'm going to switch off reactor containment because that's the button that's at the end of the big long string of platforms. So that's the one I want to press, right?
Uh-huh.
You know.
That's back down to the
Oh,
service
yeah,
elevator
okay.
where your health power up is.
Okay.
So you
Well,
want
we've
you want to
gone
go
full
back?
circle.
Yeah, you want to go back to the.
Oh, because of course we've
room.
cleared all the waste
yeah,
now.
it's all gone.
That's right. Okay. Right. That was just sheer laziness on my part. Through
There's-
here.
There's a guy
Hello.
just right there waiting for you. I see. Look, all this is gone now.
Oh yeah.
Seems to attract the attention of imps.
But no, I think this has actually got quite a good bit of kick to it, this plasma gun.
You mean like in terms of?
It's more to do with the impact of the projectiles. The only thing I don't like about Doom 2 and 1's plasma gun is it's slightly sort of light. It's a big light show, but not. But what I like about this one is when the plasma orbs hit a target,
It's
it
more
looks like
powerful.
they're searing through it. It really looks like they're getting singed. You know?
It's more powerful. I don't know. I mean, I just complain about the noise. It just doesn't sound beefy.
No, I suppose not. Cheap. No.
And something to use it on. You've got your corralled in there.
I know. You can sort of mitigate it by ducking and stuff, but they've got splash damage, of course, so you'll take a little bit of damage.
Which they never did before. Like in
No.
Doom 1 and 2, it wasn't that complicated.
Well, the thing is, of course, they were a horde. They were designed to work as part of a horde in Doom 1 and 2, so if they had splash damage on their fireballs, you'd be dead within
Yeah.
seconds, you know.
Yeah.
If you were against a wall, you just, no matter how well you dodged, you'd end up getting... you stopped to roar. That's
Another one.
Ah,
It's like basic use of cover, but it wasn't enough.
it wasn't enough. What's interesting is in Hell, you see the front half of those guys hanging on meat hooks.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
apparently the developers were sort of toying with the idea. They did it to kind of make you wonder, you know, are these
Food.
like food in Hell?
It's like the cows of hell.
Yeah. If they even have something,
Well, do they even need to
Food.
eat?
I don't know.
I don't know if it's that.
I think it could be something more sort of,
It's just an aesthetic, really.
yeah. Oh, traits. I do love traits.
It reminds me of like Tektites from Zelda a little bit.
Alright, I can't remember what they are.
They're like four-legged things with a single eye in the centre.
Oh, that's right, I do. Yeah,
They're kind of like that a bit.
They are a bit, yeah. Sort of more horrific version.
Yeah. And more numerous as well.
They're actually quite big when they get close.
Well, they are the size of a human head.
Yeah.
Well, their body is like
their
human
leg
head.
span's big as well.
Well, the thing is, I guess it would have to be because small enemies in this game, I don't know, they probably wouldn't work so well.
No. Oh, look at that one. Like, hello. Oh shit. There's one bit coming up later, I can't remember exactly when.
There's
where you
thousands
use,
of them.
Well, there's a bit where you use a computer, and it comes out of a gap behind the like beside the monitor.
Oh yeah.
My god, that I remember that kind of really took the wind out of my sails when I first.
Do you have a
played.
fear of spiders?
I don't think I have a fear. No, I find tarantulas quite creepy, quite scary. But I also think that they're actually quite.
They're very furry.
Quite, yeah, but they're also, to me, I mean, you know, they're also quite beautiful in a way. The way they're designed, they're very exotic looking.
Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, but you know what I mean, though. They're very sort of, you know. Quite
Yeah,
sort
there you
of-
go. Tell them how beautiful they are.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I mean, when I remember I was at some, I think it was a zoo or something, and it was like a petting part, and one of the things was a tarantula, and they've got very soft legs, but they've got wee hooks in their at the bottom of their legs so they can climb up things.
Yeah.
So you get this like very soft feeling of a very soft, like almost like a Q-tip, and
yeah.
then a sort of a hook that's pressing into your flesh.
Catching,
It's a bit
yeah.
like, you know, when a cat, you know, the cat's paw is really
oh yeah.
soft, and then you get the claws. It's kind of like that, but in a smaller scale.
I mean, I've heard reports, people have said that they feel incredibly light.
Oh yeah, they are. Despite the fact that they're big.
Mm.
I mean, they don't have bones, so.
No, they're just an exoskeleton
Yeah.
with
Well, it's a carapace, so.
stuff inside, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. Like that barrel.
Big arcade cabinet. He was playing Donkey Kong and he didn't get what he wanted. Yeah, he wants something a bit longer range.
Even for some. There we go.
There's a rocket launcher.
This rocket launcher is here. I have
There we
only
are.
so many rockets.
Yeah.
I remember in Doom 2, in Doom when you first got this, it was a real sort of an upgrade weapon-wise, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
You tend to get it like level 3 or 4 or something.
Yeah, something like that. Ah,
There we are. Cycling the airlock.
no,
Does that mean
I'm
it's...
going outside, am I not? No, I think I'm going outside.
Oh, right. Here you
Oh
are.
yeah, here we go. Right. It's okay, this is quite straightforward, as I recall.
Shoot the barrels.
Whoa. Ideally I should have shot them the other way around so they went towards the Revenant.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to... Here. Over here. Ah, no. Oh no, see.
Never is.
Here
Go that
we
way.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Just
yeah.
no good at jumping. Can you shoot those rockets?
Yeah,
you can.
you
That's
can
what you
with
want to do.
plasma,
Yeah. Does it work with every gun or just some ones?
As far as I'm aware,
Ah,
only
it's
the-
big potato head
only
there.
the plasma gun. I think only the plasma gun can do it.
Ah,
Die.
you'll be alright.
Ah, there we go.
Right, swap time
Okay,
now.
swapsies. Right. My tooth is starting to hurt.
Alright.
So if I
Well-
start crying, you'll know why.
Well, this is your big moment when you get to deliver your insightful Doom beta
Yeah,
review.
I just, no, don't worry, just to issue some comfort, I'm not going to be saying anything about, you know, unless you in any way ask about it, I'll be strictly the facts, as they say, just the facts, as I see them.
Teach these children nothing but the facts.
Exactly.
Game options.
Aye.
Yes.
But yeah, so I mean, I got great hands-on with it, it worked really well for me.
I know you were worried about the...
Technical specs,
Yeah.
yeah. Although they have warned, you know, I'll say, just in case anyone's played it and it worked really well, it have said that the full game will be more demanding than the beta, so even if
Right.
it works sort of reasonably well, there's a chance that it'll be another stage up in terms of how demanding it is.
Oh, look.
Oh no, it said software, they've hunted me down.
Progress, are we? And in such a hurry to find us, to find me. There's no need to rush. I am everywhere, and everything here is mine. It's a pity you
It
did
must be
not
Bill
learn
Gates.
to sleep, but it is
Huh.
of no consequence.
Sir.
I'll alert them myself. They will come to the
I think he wants to be
rescue
the
and
G-Man.
consumed by my legion.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Use their ships to bring this hell to Earth. You won't live to see it, and you will die long before you have a chance to warn them.
Okay.
Now is this the gas?
Gas?
Yeah, I think he's going to unleash the poisonous gas.
Oh god. Can't get out of the room so far.
Can you not jump through the window?
Oh, I can, yes, but hang on, there's all sorts of...
The Gimp squad is here.
Yeah, nicking on my machine gun ammo. It's never good when red lights are flashing.
No, it's not, is it, really?
Oh, wait a minute, we can go... Ah, that's what we can do.
It's not like, oh, the danger's past. Look, the red lights, you know,
The red lights turned brown. What does that mean?
turned brown.
The brown
Wow.
is a brown alert.
I
I think
don't think I want to
every red
know.
alert's a brown alert.
Oh god, yeah.
Filtration system offline.
Alright.
Toxicity level increasing.
Destroying his own base for the sake of killing me. How?
Well, he's gassing a small part of his own
Oh,
base.
right.
He's not destroying it.
Oh, there's a... I've seen one of these guys wounded, look.
Oh, I saw.
Oh, great. Oh, let's use...
They're all women for some reason in this game.
Oh,
So sex. Hell, sorry, has sex discrimination, but it's kind of bizarre.
right, we need
Oh, that's
to
where I think.
take out as much as we can here. Wheel!
It's like a really weird preservation of momentum. Sort of stored up.
Your soul will be mine. I don't think so.
Exit doors sealed.
He's signed the paper, the release papers for it.
It sounds like a monkey there. It's like it sounds like a sort of chimp or something.
Well, they made that sort of chittering noise now. But I
Yeah.
quite like it actually. They make a sort of rumbling as well. If you listen, like Project Brutality, which is a fantastic mod for the old Doom, has used some of the sounds from this, and they make a weird sort of chattering sound, which I find really fits them for some reason.
Yeah, I remember you mentioned it
Just
earlier
kind
on.
of mumbling.
Okay, so you know, I should maybe like switch to a weapon that's.
Warning. Danger level yellow.
Now, am I being timed here,
Unsafe toxicity level.
or is this
I
just a
think
kind of?
I think you are.
Oh god. Okay.
But to be honest, I mean, I don't think I've had huge problems here, so you should be okay. You should.
Yeah.
I think if you just keep going.
Right, okay. Don't stop.
Well, I mean, stop if you feel you have to. Like, stop it obviously if they're getting in your way, but
Yeah, I mean, I'll do that. Because I don't want to be trapped like this.
no.
It's all... I'm going to go this way first of all. It's very kind of high.
High pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I say, what's your F5? That's
F5.
for once I remembered it.
Access
Okay,
suspended.
vent the lethal gas. Alright, vent the stupid gas. Why?
For one, stats, but prevented the release of toxic gas. Bart.
Now, we need to find a way to do that.
Oh no.
I thought it would be
Yeah, you could just shoot the barrel and it would. Yeah,
they're really difficult.
they're so annoying.
I mean, they're arguably weaker than they were in...
They are much weaker, yeah, but their
but they're-
flight path is much more erratic.
Well, because they've got extra dimension on their side.
Well, yeah, I guess. The Revenants do that annoying little sidestep
Yeah.
thing that is really irritating.
It's a little dance number. Well, that gas actually does hurt you.
I bet it won't kill you. I mean, at the moment, your health hasn't actually wasn't actually brought down by that gas.
Alright, okay, that's good to know.
I'm not saying I'm not saying hang about in it.
No, obviously. That was very satisfying. Just watching that zombie just get completely vaporized by
I know.
chain gun.
Warning.
Vent the stupid gas.
Think must be shut down manually.
You still owe me 5 Iroquois twists? God, I thought we weren't going to do Simpsons references.
Hey,
Now we're
you
saying
started
nothing
it.
back.
Yeah, I know.
I know. There we go. And we've got perfect 10 health. So
Yeah.
that's the gas being vented, which means emergency over.
Exactly.
Thank goodness for that.
Good.
Now we can kind of concentrate on shooting them properly.
Mhm.
Anyway, go back to your review.
Oh, right. Yes. Okay. So,
What did you make of it then? I haven't played it. I mean, I don't have a good enough PC, so this is all...
well, I put like there's a thing on Bethesda's website for providing feedback from the beta players. So I mean, I'll more or less just echo what I put on there. I thought it was really impressive. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. It's not quite there yet, I don't think, but it's bloody close.
Bloody close,
It's
mate.
really, like, I mean, even if say they released it as it was and didn't change it, I'd still say it was a great I mean, bear in mind, the other thing to make very clear is we're only talking about the multiplayer component, and I think the single player campaign, judging on the trailers, is going to be out of this world, literally.
Well, it's difficult to make any judgment on the single player.
No, but
campaign
looking
based
at
on
no,
what we
no,
saw.
I mean, I'm just saying based on sort of how the tactile sensation from the trailer.
Oh,
Looking
yeah.
at the game being played, it's clearly being played. If it's like
Yeah.
that, then
Oh yeah, I have no problem
I
with
would say that so far, based on how much we can draw from it, I would say it's within reason. It looks pretty good,
Yeah, I mean, it's everything that it should need to be.
yeah. But what's that barrel?
I know it's...
Well,
I'll just...
so the multiplayer was very fast paced. There wasn't a lot of sort of sneaking around looking for targets, and not very strategic, but very sort of tactical on the fly. Very a bit like Quake. To me, it was Quake 3 merged with Mortal Kombat.
Babies!
Oh god, those things.
They didn't even get an introduction.
No, but do you know what? I think they're the things. Remember that woman that said that hell had
Oh,
stolen
right.
the baby?
Yeah, but it didn't have a cutscene introduction.
No,
like,
but
say,
I think that's implied that that's kind of what happened to
Yeah.
the baby.
It got cloned a million times and had a pair of
Yeah, you
wings
just
in
killed 10 of the babies.
it. Great.
This must be your worst nightmare.
Not really, actually.
No? Okay.
I mean, I do find babies kind of creepy, but these are just too unrealistic to be... I just find them... I don't know.
They are a bit unreal. Yeah, well, they're very unrealistic.
I mean, it's not like David Lynch's Eraserhead, that baby. That freaked me
Oh, right,
out.
I've not seen that, but
Whoa.
well, you say David Lynch, so you know.
Yeah,
I
that
can
should give
imagine.
you an example of...
Yeah.
Go and watch it. I bet you'll have
Okay.
no idea about what the hell is going on.
Well, that's
It's-
again sums it up perfectly.
Yeah.
But
Anyway, yeah, so
so
it's like Quake Arena, you're saying.
Yeah, Quake. It's Quake 3 meets Mortal Kombat. The only things I that for me were, and again, this is just things to make it even better, not to make it good, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
To my mind, it's very impressive, but it could still, to my mind, be better. And one of them is the weapons need to be a little bit more powerful. The shotgun, the super shotgun, sounds really good. Am I right in thinking in stuff like Quake 2, it would kill in a point blank hit an unarmored player?
Quake 2?
Yeah.
No.
Multiplayer. Are you sure? Because I'm sure it does
Quake
120 damage.
Quake 3. Oh, you're talking about the super shotgun?
Yeah.
I don't know what the damage for
Well,
that is.
I read on the wiki that it does 120 damage if all the pellets connect. Now, that should kill a human player fairly quickly.
You have to do it absolutely point blank, though.
Yeah, see in Doom, I got a couple of hits like that in Doom, in the multiplayer, and it would take off a lot of health, but not really I feel it should be a kind of perfect shot kill type weapon. That's a trade-off for being able to get so close and then actually landing a hit. The rocket launcher, and a few people complained about this.
Mancubus.
Yeah, no, they do
Is
get
that your stomach?
notification.
No, it's not. It's Mancubus.
No, you're not necessarily wrong. I am a Mancubus.
Okay, I just heard like stomach rumbling and then.
This is me getting out of bed.
Oh god.
Barely heave myself out of the. The rocket launcher is quite badly underpowered in the beta. It does a maximum, and this has been corroborated on a few sites. It does a maximum of 55 damage with a direct hit.
Really?
To an unarmored player.
But that is very different because Quake, a direct hit from Quake's rocket launcher, Quake 2's rocket launcher, and Quake Arena's rocket launcher would just kill you straight away. It was a skill shot.
Exactly.
You know, that's your reward for getting it direct on target.
And I wanted to stress, and I stressed when I left my feedback. Obviously my feedback's one amongst hundreds, and who knows if it'll even get read. But what I did stress was I couldn't tell, because for all I've played tons of single player Doom Quake, like tons and tons of single player stuff, and that I'm remarkably unused to the multiplayer.
Right.
So I wasn't 100% sure what was a balance issue or what was just my skill at the game, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But a rocket launcher direct hit on an unarmored player doing 50 damage, that to me seemed off. And it took, I did count once, it took me 2 direct hits, I watched them hit, and a third partial to kill relatively armoured player.
What's the knockback of those weapons? Because depending on the arenas, like in Quake Arena, what would often kill an enemy would not be the rocket itself, but the fact that it hit them off the level.
Negligible.
Right.
In fact, I hadn't even considered it until now, which probably means that there wasn't any knockback to notice, really. And again, I think now the only other weapon, everything else seemed okay. The only other weapon which I thought was actually the plasma gun, funnily enough.
Oh yeah.
But I think it could just be early days, because the plasma bolts look a bit bizarre. It sounds really weak. You can't even tell really what noise it's making, and again, the way I put it concisely in the feedback was, I would land consistent. When I did, I wasn't very accurate in general, but when I did land consistent and accurate streams of shots, it just didn't kill them. It was doing 6 damage. Little numbers come out of people's heads. Oh, it's the gas again.
The gas.
Do you want me to let you? I'll let you find the off switch.
Oh,
no, there you go.
that's not enough. 1 of 3.
Oh shit.
Is that one as well?
Air Squadron 2.
Hurry.
Come on.
Air filtration
Oh.
system.
Yay. Wow, that was a left field, wasn't it?
I had forgot about that part.
So had I, or
shit.
would have shut up and let you get on
Oh,
with
of
it.
course what happens is, gas, I get past the gas and then only to get killed by one. No, I don't want that. I want the rocket launcher. Oh, this is
It's 8.
8, right. I'm always used to it being 5.
5, I know, I'm the same, yeah.
And in Quake series, it's all 7.
7, that's right, yeah. 'Cause the Super Nail Gun's 5 in Quake
That's
1, and
it.
then Quake 2, is it the minigun? Quake
Yes,
2?
it's the chain gun, yes.
Um,
Hang on, maybe we can get... we can go in the monorail place now. But
Oh, right,
before
okay.
we do so, let's have a wee look see it. Just in
so
case.
only other thing I would add, are you going to play a voice slug?
I might have to, or maybe not have
That's
to.
okay. Well,
Oh no,
it's
it's
got-
alright. Here we go.
There was that whole thing about the little when you play the. I mean, this didn't bug me, but it seemed to bug other people. Was this thing about how players that were hit damage counters would come out of their heads, little numbers. Now,
Like an RPG.
yeah, now it didn't make any difference to me. The only thing it did mean for me was I could tell how much damage my weapons were doing. Now, plasma bolts from the plasma gun did 6 damage each,
Right.
and the heavy assault rifle was doing more like 8 or 9. And I did think, to be honest, the plasma gun, better sound effects, more damage, and Bob's your uncle.
All right. Well, there we go. That's your review of
Yeah, that's
the
it.
Doom beta.
But fantastic! I'm really. I can't wait for the
So
game.
you're very positive about it then.
Yes, very positive. It's going to be fantastic. I think. It's fantastic.
Is that
And Ed, if you
Assassin's
want
Creed?
to, if you want to send any petty cash my way for,
Id Software
send your
sent you
game.
petty cash.
I'll say other nice things about other stuff you've done.
You can send your letter.
That's
to
going to be
Dr.
me after
Recruiter.
my request for marketing
Uh-huh.
payment.
You get turned into a big gribbly monster with arms.
There is no death.
You're now an employee. Hey.
Right. Well, there we go.
Yeah, that's it.
Let me just do the
And
save.
this is good because my tooth is in agony as we speak. But
Right.
look, I didn't complain about. I could have complained the whole way through.
Now you're
Instead,
complaining.
I complained at the end.
Right. Okay. Well, join us next time when we ride a train on a monorail.
Yeah, my tooth will be better.
Right. Bye bye.
Bye.